Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Moors. So, let's continue where we left off, and before we do anything else, we can actually get allied very easily with some city-states and get more happiness out of it. I'm not actually getting wine, and we can also get ivory from Jerusalem. We can give them 500 or whatever. I could even give them 1000, but that seems a little bit too much. Well, if I only give them 500, I will only be allied for 10 turns. So I could actually drop 1000. Alright, let's give them 1000. We'll be allied for longer that way. And that gives us 8 happiness total. That's definitely worth it for the luxuries. Alright, we are about to get the Leaning Tower. I'll probably use that for a scientist. I could technically use that for an engineer and then rush the porcelain tower with that engineer, because I really don't want to wait almost 50 turns to build the porcelain tower. That's way too much. I'm considering doing it. We'll see. Let's keep moving for now. We are still at war with the Mongols, so that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about what you have to say. There's the Leaning Tower. I very rarely get a chance to actually build the Leaning Tower. It has to be something to do with the Enlightenment era mod. Maybe the AI is not prioritizing it as much? I don't know. So now we have to decide, scientist or an engineer. I'll get a scientist from the porcelain tower, so I'm actually thinking engineer and then rush the porcelain tower. I can probably hard build the porcelain tower because no one actually took rationalism yet. But it's not about that, it's about not wasting almost 50 turns to build it. That's just way too much time. Let's get an engineer. There. And now we'll just use him to rush the porcelain tower. And that's that. Don't have to waste time like this. And the Mongols. I really want to go back to attacking Mumbai. Or we could just not bother with it. I'm not entirely convinced that I want the city. I mean, I do want the city, but we might not have enough happiness to sustain it. Let's repair all this crap. It's about time. I'll still attack them a bit, if only for experience. But I'm not sure if I actually want to take it. We'll have to decide. I can't attack Ethiopia yet, unless I want to be a backstabber. We can do some trade, however. So, like this. No, not 5. That's going to be 3. Done. You can heal back to full. And yeah, heal back to full. And you guys will go west. How close is Rome? Not very close. But Rome is actually quite strong. Okay, Ethiopia wants me to denounce Carthage. We don't have declaration of friendship with Carthage anymore. So I could do it. You know, I could actually attack Carthage next. Especially since Carthage is still at war with Polynesia, so their units will likely be out of position. Let's denounce Carthage. How close is actual city? Right here. What's Rome doing over here? Is Rome going to declare war on me? Alright, change of plans. I think we should wrap this up and focus on our efforts in the east instead of taking Mumbai. But we are still at war with friggin' Mongols. Can we actually peace out with Gandhi? Yeah, we can. And he would actually pay us. I don't want your city, but I can take your gold. Yeah, let's get the gold from him. He doesn't have that much, but it's always something. Will he give us all of it? Yeah, he actually will. That was worth it then. So we are going to attack Carthage and or Rome. Yep, so that means we're going east. I will leave some basic defenses in Delhi, just in case the Mongols and Gandhi get any silly ideas. We are still at war with the Mongols, obviously, but hopefully that won't last much longer. As for this guy, I could get an academy on a desert, but that's going to be 0 food, which I really hate. I'd rather to get an academy on Tundra at least. That's going to be 1 food. Yeah, I really hate great tile improvements on tiles with 0 food. Oh yeah, this also means I won't be getting open borders with Carthage forever. Yep. I think Rome is about to attack us. There's no reason for their units to be here. They are not at war with Carthage anymore. So this might be interesting. We might end up at war with both Carthage and Rome at the same time. Yeah, they have a peace treaty. I think Rome is about to attack us. I don't see any other explanation for this. Which is okay, we can handle it. Right, you guys will go east. But we should kill that warrior or something. Cordoba. It's time to get Writers Guild, but I would prefer that in Delhi. Or I could just build them in different cities. I don't have any single city that's good enough to get all 3 guilds and National Epic in. So I think I'll have to spread them out. Yep, I knew it. I mean, that was pretty obvious. There was no explanation, no other explanation for his units being here. Hey, it's fine. We have more than enough troops to defend ourselves. Won't even have to do a whole lot. Just stay here and attack them. It will give us more experience. I don't actually mind. I wouldn't want Carthage to also attack us at the same time, but if they do, we can still handle it. Also, here's an idea. Let's leave the least experienced unit here, and we'll send everyone else east. This guy doesn't even have accuracy 3, so he can stay here. And everyone else will go east to handle Rome. I could try to go for Rome itself, but there's probably at least 1 more city in the way. If I had to guess. Alright, there's the academy. And yeah, you will just stay here. So, more improvements. I could start a road from Venice to Honolulu, but I'll obviously need to take some of this crap. Either just capture Samoa, or use a great general. We'll worry about that later. Next. I still need to peace out with the Mongols. Hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. Nope, we still can't do it. That's so annoying. He's not really a threat, but I don't want to be at war with him when we want to focus on something else. I could liberate that city-state from him, but that would be a bit of a waste of our resources. Better off attacking Rome. But before we attack Rome aggressively, we need to take care of this. Okay. Attack, then back up. Oh, also, we are the ones with the Great Wall now. So that's actually going to be useful. Rome doesn't stand a chance. Next. I like that great prophet that's confused about life. Now we can kill this dude. Or not. I'll get some damage at least. More lumber mills? Sure. We are actually working them right now. Or one of them. Yeah, we need more lumber mills. These aren't the most amazing tiles of all time, but we lack tiles with decent yields around that city. Okay, he's coming. Are we close to another general? Not really. Well, kind of. We are more than halfway there. So, kill that guy. We can just use a knight. No, that's not enough damage, apparently. Okay, well... I can't kill that guy on this turn. Or can I? No. That's fine. Writer's Guild is done. We'll have to sacrifice some production to actually work it. Work the deer. The camp is done. That's a pretty nice tile. And now, like this. 24 turns. I need to send a caravan with food to this city. It's a shame we can't send a cargo ship, but oh well. Let's just buy a caravan. We don't have the time to wait. As for production in here, we need so many things in here. Stoneworks, because that's a little bit of production and +1 happiness. So that's useful. Next. I want to get Cordoba to 20 population at least. But that will require at least 2 caravans sending food at all times. Sovereignty will be done soon. I'll probably want that manor building in at least a few cities. And I still need to build gardens. What? Come on, what the heck are you doing here? Well, we are still at war with the Mongols, need to remember about that part. But that barbarian is going to pillage the truffles. Which I think means we're going to drop to -8. I think so. I don't think we have another source of truffles. No, that's the only one we got. Unfortunate. Caravan to Cordoba. Yeah, I know we're in negative happiness right now, but that's not going to last forever. Rome. Where do you think you're going? Rip. And keep attacking. This river is actually a little bit annoying. I can't move back and forth very well without a road. We'll just wait for them to move towards us for now. Fortify. And next. Finally! Alright, he will actually give us something. I could ask for that city and then liberate it, Geneva. It's not a bad idea. Would he give us the luxuries? I don't think he will give us this much, but hey, it doesn't hurt to ask. Okay. Well, will he actually give us Geneva? Yeah, he will, and 100 gold. So we'll liberate it and keep it as a city-state ally. We are getting 93 faith per turn. That's actually a little bit crazy. Now I could get some inquisitors. Otherwise, I'll get a prophet soon. I could totally get a prophet to convert more cities. That's a possibility. Alright, let's move. Need to repair the truffles now. We are actually at -9, which is kind of bad, you know? Need to fix that ASAP. What about you? Also, we need to build ironworks somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean in our capital, probably? Most likely, yeah. But this is bad, we need more happiness. And we need it fast. Rome, get over here. That might have been a mistake. But we'll be fine. Oh yeah, he has a ship over here. Where do you think you're going? And the trebuchet? Back up. Can we do more damage to that masked man? Yeah, we can. Back up. Fortify. So what can we do about our happiness? Tavern in here. That will take 13 turns, but might as well get started. Switch this to full production. I should just switch all cities to full production. Just make sure we are working the important tiles. So all of these. Looks good. Next, and Delhi. Delhi is already on full production. Yep, it is. But lock the university. We need the science. Clearly. And in here. Just checking. 227 science. How's the tech ranking anyway? I've not checked it recently. What's this? What's that? Oh, that's us. Right, that's score. Because we took all these wonders. Carthage 40. Rome 39. We are at 34. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We do have 2 research agreements incoming. That will help. But we need to work on our science output a bit more. What's our spy doing? We'll steal something in 8 turns. Yeah, we are further behind than I thought we are. 6 techs. We should definitely focus on Carthage and Rome, though. To hurt them a bit. I think that's obvious, just looking at the tech ranking. So that's what we're going to do, but for now we'll just let Rome attack us. And once they run out of steam, we will attack them. That's pretty much the plan at the moment. Kill that guy and repair the shuffles. There has to be a barbarian camp to the south. That guy had to spawn somewhere, obviously. The happiness will make this a little bit annoying. But I can't help it. We need to wait to get back into the positives. Done. We can't actually buy any luxuries from anyone. Which is unfortunate. Do you want iron? Yes, you do. Alright, free iron. For some flat gold. And we can sell the rest for gold per turn. Will he buy all of it? No, he won't buy it anymore. But he will buy horses. Good enough. Next. He's actually attacking Honolulu. Yeah, with the ship. Doesn't really matter. -7, that's a little bit better. We need to repair the shuffles faster. That tile getting pillaged was kind of bad for us right now. But I can't help it. And we got logistics, nice. These units will be really dangerous with logistics. Not that they weren't already. We got 3 more turns before we finish repairing. Let's get medic on this guy. Alright, this should be good. Kill this guy. And kill the masked man. These guys are quite resistant. And attack the other masked man. The Great Wall is so helpful right here. It's so annoying attacking anyone with the Great Wall. The tavern is done. We should get an artist guild in here. Alright, looks good. The ideology choice will be quite important in this game. There's sovereignty. And our next research is going to be economics, I think. What's this? Academy. +2 science, +25% science. Oh yeah, we need science. So we should go for this then. So this is a choice. You can get one of these buildings, but not the other. You can either focus on science or on culture. That's interesting. And that's a national wonder? No, that's a world wonder. +1 science from religious buildings. That's kind of nice. If you have a lot of religious buildings, at least. Where's that barbarian camp? We'll find it. So, Rome. Let's do some more damage here. And kill that trebuchet. Really? That wasn't enough? Now it was. Rip. And trebuchet. Hopefully, we'll be able to go on the offensive soon. That's the goal. But first, we need to do more damage. And now I'll have to cross the river, unfortunately. Let's just stay here. Alright, next. That negative happiness, though. We are about to get +1 and -1 at the same time. Why did we get -1 at the same time? Mongolia stole banking. I don't really care. They can have it and choke on it. This will take a while, from the looks of it. At least we are getting nice experience, so there's that. Where do you think you're going? Oh yeah, we can't attack on this turn anymore. We can attack with this guy. +1 range, good. That's going to be quite helpful, actually. Caravan to Cordoba. Or to Mumbai. 14 gold per turn. Let's send it to Mumbai. I could use the gold. Chop the forest. And that's that. Production, tavern. Yep, we need more taverns, that's for sure. As for our capital... Wait, what? +1 faith from military buildings. More faith per turn is the last thing we need right now. Do we want to try for any of these wonders? No, let's just build ironworks. We kind of need that. I could build it in Delhi instead. Which isn't such a bad idea, but I like to have one in my capital. Still, Delhi would be a decent location for it. Nah, let's build it in our capital. Where the heck is that barbarian camp then? I'm not seeing it. And Rome is sending more crap in our general direction. Yes, keep repairing the truffles. We can actually finish repairing that right now. Oh, did we have another source of truffles? I didn't think so, but alright. We still can't buy any luxuries from anyone. And I don't think that's going to change. We'll just have to deal with the combat penalty. Don't have a big choice. Move back. And move back. So, focus on these guys. And get the trebuchet. That's that. Iron, yeah, we won't be selling that anymore. At least I don't think so. Oh, we can buy sugar. I might have to pay gold per turn to get that. 9 gold per turn. Should have bought that first before. What? Why did we get 8 happiness from that? That doesn't even make any sense. Did we actually get happiness from truffles, but it didn't update? Maybe. Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's go do some more productive things. And more targets. At least we killed all the land units. Hopefully we'll be able to go on the offensive soon. Logistics, good. We got logistics on most of these guys now, I think. Let's try to get more offensive now. Still a unit to the east, that's a trebuchet. We can follow it. There's definitely a city right here. I might have to take that. I can't just go for Rome directly because it's too far away. That's not going to happen. It's as simple as that. We'll have to take more cities on the way. But I definitely need to hurt Rome. There's no question about that. Rome is getting too strong. Same goes for Carthage. We got extra city growth. The only problem is that we will drop to negatives again as soon as even one city grows. So I'm not sure if that was super useful, to be honest. Oh great, Venice just converted our city. Is that religion actually useful? Can we faith buy anything with it? No. Alright, whatever. I can always buy an Inquisitor right now. If I really want to. Do I want to? Our religion is not actually that good. Nah, let's not waste our faith for that. Better off saving it for either engineers or scientists later on, once we get to industrial era. So, Rome. Where do you think you're going now? Can we kill that? No. Yes. Nice. Alright, I have no idea which tile the city is on, so let's be careful. Not moving too fast to avoid taking unnecessary damage. The good news is that Carthage didn't attack us. I totally expected Carthage to attack me at the same time. And where do you think you're going? Might have to send one guy there to take care of that. Alright, next. I think we can sell that, yes. 360 gold. Happiness is still a major problem, though. And there's no easy solution to that. There just isn't. And I can't afford to lose much more happiness, since if you drop below -20, you start getting rebels, barbarians, or whatever you want to call them, spawning in your territory. And that's kind of bad. That's... what is that going to be? Food to our capital? But we have to use a different city for that. Like Vijayanagara. Alright, Rome. Come on, Rome. Just kill this with a knight. And let's push out. I have no idea where I'll get the happiness from. Oh, this was... that was a mistake. I didn't see that crossbowman. That sucks. I think we just lost that pikeman. Either that or he's going to drop to red. Yeah, I didn't see that crossbowman because he didn't have an icon. I hate when that happens. More production. We need some gardens. Alright, let's build some gardens then. I could just buy one. But I might have to save gold to get public schools. Once we get scientific theory. We have to beeline for scientific theory. We're a little bit too far behind. We're not that far behind, but I don't want to be any further behind than I already am. Where the heck is that barbarian camp? Oh, I think it has to be on this lake, sea, or whatever you want to call it. We can only steal one technology. Alright. And that means we should send that spy elsewhere, I suppose. Let's just send it to Rome. Yeah, sure, why not? Rome probably has a spy in their capital by now, but they are still the second most advanced AI. Killing this guy will take a moment. Back up to not let him attack us. Kill this. Rip. And that guy. Alright. Our pikeman is actually fine. I guess I overestimated the damage they will do. Let's start attacking Antium. It's a pretty nice city. But as I said before, I have no idea where I'll get the happiness from. +1 range. Oh, you know what we could do? We could actually liberate Samoa, which would be pretty funny. considering we took Honolulu, but it's a possibility. 11 gold. If I send that to Mumbai. Yeah, let's send that to Mumbai. We are having some happiness problems. Sending food to our capital doesn't make a whole lot of sense until we get more happiness. But anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.